Alright guys, we're going to be going over my EDC bag, everyday bag, the one I take from my truck to work and back again. To fill you in, I am at a different job than I think last time I made these videos. I do park in a parking structure. I park on the top level. It's an open area. I don't know if that's important, but it is several blocks from where I work. Give a little background. You'll notice in some of my EDC that I went over before, I didn't mention, I take out a lot of those out of my pants and put in my other pants. I've work clothes that is not included in my everyday carry. So my everyday carry is for walking around. Generally I always have this bag with me, but if it were something to happen, I would not have time to go change clothes and then leave. More than likely I'll just grab this bag. I had a lot of comments on it after I did my Woods Monkey contest thing. This is my everyday bag. Some of the things will be similar to what you've seen. I don't have 100 feet of paracord or anything in there, but you'll see a lot of similarities as we go through there. But this is the bag I carry from my truck to work, and you'll see some other stuff. One of the things I'll mention is I have a storage area that I have to get to quite often, or when I check in product from a truck that comes in, it's 2 stories down. So I spend a good amount of my day in an elevator or away from this bag. That's one of the reasons you'll see my wallet is in my pants. You'll see that Phoenix goes with me, and then my set of keys, and then I also have my Leatherman that I take out of my shorts and put it with there. Nothing else really comes with me. I can't really bog down the pants that I wear daily, but I do cut down a lot of boxes, open products, stuff like that. So the knife is handy. The flashlight is there in case power outage and I'm stuck down below in the storage unit, or if I'm in the elevator. I always have that with me. So some of this is going to be a little bit redundant, and part of that is because I don't know if I could get to this bag, depending on what had happened and where it happened. I may be wearing just the clothes that I work in and going back to my truck. So with further ado, we'll go over some stuff. One of the things is a little baby MP3 player. This was, I think, $8 at Fred Meyer. It holds a gig, holds enough that I can play music on the way to work. Put a lot of comedian stuff on there. It keeps me in a good mood when I'm sitting in traffic. My new job does have me going in a lot of traffic, which I wasn't used to before. When I get to work, we don't have any radio stations that pick up in the work, so we all sort of trade off playing our MP3 players. For $8, you can't go wrong with this. You could easily spend way more than that than you guys have with all your iPods and everything. I do use my phone for quite a bit. As we're speaking, I'm getting a comment on the GI Canteen Cook set here. You know, your phone, it keeps your appointments, it keeps all your contacts, it keeps me up to date to what I have going on that day. And so it is always with me, and it is usually with this little bag. And this is the little County Com version. There's some other versions like that. Holds a lot of pens. Behind here, I usually keep a knife sharpener, just in case I can't find one at work, even for my chef knives. Mechanical pencil, I keep extra lead for it. You'll see the use for this as a tip for the solar charger. I'll show you here in a little bit. And then I actually have these are pin bone pliers, and they're basically just a big wide plier set for pulling pin bones out of fish. And again, I work at a restaurant. It's a work-related item. There's usually a notepad in here. I didn't realize I didn't take it home with me this weekend. I think it's in the office. It sits there. A lot of times my phone will either be behind that or in this little sleeve here. And so when I go to meetings, usually I just take this thing. I have my pens, my pencils, my notepads. Any appointments I need to check will be on the calendar here. And that's sort of my base kit for being at work. Cell phone, pens, notepad, all that kind of stuff. Put that up there. In a side pocket this is the Maxpedition Jumbo VersaPack, if I didn't mention that before. I carry wet ones. These are, I think I mentioned it in another video, I might not have uploaded it yet. They use the benzoene chloride, and just so I can show you, This is a germicide packet that you'll get in most of your first aid kits. This is what you use to disinfect, deodorize bacterial, tubercle, virusal, all that good stuff that I'm not really supposed to be able to know how to say. Benzyl ammonium chloride. Pretty much the same damn thing. So I trust it to kill a lot of stuff. I carry the big ones. I have to wipe down my arms, my face, my hands, my door handle to my truck, my steering wheel. You know, I'm not really a germaphobe, but you know, it's always a good idea to do, because everything you touch, stop at a gas station, you know, you touch that handle that 1,000, 1,000 people have touched. You can't really hide anywhere. I just think it's smart to carry something like that. It may be a little foo-foo, a little extra, but I think it's a safe bet, especially when you're in an urban environment like I am. There's enough people wandering around. I do get allergies, so I just buy the cheap Kroger ones. They last me a good time. This is a 1 quart platypus, just fold it up. They don't take any room. Hiding in the bottom of the pack, I keep extra Aquamarine Frontier Pro. This is a mish metal. It doesn't take up any room. I have more fun with this thing than anything else, but it's a good emergency fire starter. This thing, because of its profile, it's so small, nobody knows it's there. I don't carry it on the outside of the pack. I actually carry it in the inside pocket here. You'll see this thing's got quite a bit of storage, but it just fits right down there, falls down, you don't even know it's there. You know, no one's weirded out that you're carrying a good sized knife with you. I'm just more, I guess, comforted by the fact that it's there. And believe it or not, it takes up less space than even some of the other smaller knives, just because of its small profile. I do throw this in there. So this is my glove box. This is the emergency medical kit, personal survivor pocket survival kit. It's got a pen, surgical blade. You can look it up. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. Mostly because it's just its small profile. I don't even know it's there. It's sort of a backup to my backups, I guess. Sort of over the top, but it's nice because if I ever need to, it would fit in a pocket. I could also give it to a friend if I was with. I do carry a backup light. I went over that. This is the Surefire E2D Defender. Was my favorite everyday carry, more of a self-defense tool, always having light on you, but the scalloped edges on here, you can see have been well worn. Impacts, the light holds up. It's a great light. It's 110 lumen down to 10. Just Surefire is a very dependable company. That's my backup light, just in case, for whatever reason. Like I said, if my other ones go short, if I have to leave and I don't grab other equipment that was there, I just can grab my bag. This guy I threw in there, I know you've seen from my other videos that I was worried about accessing certain areas where my truck was. I'm not really worried about this time, but I did manage to get a smaller, more defined crowbar. It just has a really nice profile on it. I haven't had to use it for much, other than my, I think I used it on my gutters when I was doing my rain barrels. But it didn't cost much. It's very strong, very sturdy, and a very nice tool. We're going to do this I usually keep in the truck. I want to show you guys. There are definite ways that you don't have to buy some of the other spendy equipment. I got this guy. This is a Belkins. I don't remember why I got it. I think it was an accessory for something else I kept. But it takes USB. It turns your DC current into any USB that you need. That's advantageous for especially charging my cell phone. I don't have to buy a separate charger for it. Spend another 20-30 bucks on another fancy charger for it. When I just take the one that uses the USB, that plugs into the computer, and plug it right into there. On the pack, we'll start here. Do have a couple of the Grimlocks on here, and probably going to stop this video here after this. But put on a little Brunton compass, just sort of nice to know. I did used to do this as my trekking bag before I used it in my everyday bag. And then here's an actual real professional face shield for CPR. It's called the Micro Shield. It has a one-way valve on it. And if you're not proficient in CPR, please do. You'll save somebody you love, I'm sure of it. And I'm going to stop it here and continue on.